My fiancé, M23, is sad that I, F23, am disappointed about our upcoming wedding. I, F23, am getting married to my fiancé, M23, on November 9th of this year, which will be 2 years exactly of us being together. At first, M and I were over the moon about being engaged and just getting ready for the start of a new chapter. Originally, we had it in our minds that we would have a bunch of friends and family there for our wedding. However, after doing the math, we realized that we are too broke to even invite our closest friends and even some of our closest relatives. I have to start paying off student loans in 6 months and he has to finish up his bachelor's next year. Therefore, while we are not paying off debt, we decided to have a very small backyard wedding with only the pastor, photographer and immediate family. It's not the small wedding that I am disappointed about. It's the fact that most of the people that I really care about, besides my fiancé, will not even get to be there. The person who was supposed to walk me down the aisle, my father figure, won't even be able to make it to the wedding because he'll be out of town. I already lost my dad to COVID back in 2020 and feel like I was robbed of having that special father-daughter moment with him. Now, I feel like I am losing it all over again. M is my best friend and has been so supportive of me while I have been bawling my eyes out. However, he feels like it's his fault and is sad that I'm not having the wedding that I dreamed of. I try to keep telling him that it's not his fault and that life is just sucky at times. Sometimes I don't feel like a bride and I get really discouraged. But I don't want to keep making M feel sad. How can I not feel so disappointed about the wedding and try to at least help M see that it's not his fault? TLDR. My father figure can't walk me down the aisle and most people we care about can't show up to the wedding. How can I stop feeling disappointed about this so I won't keep making my fiancé feel like it's his fault? Why can't your friends show up to your backyard wedding? Throw some burgers and hot dogs, or whatever, on the grill and have a barbecue. Ask them to make it a potluck if you can't afford all the sides. If any of my friends did this, I would have loved it. Or go to City Hall and get married. 2 witnesses each, your mom and your father figure, and your partner's parents. And have your party with everyone later when you can afford it. Who says it has to be done the traditional way? Edit. I would also like to say that I truly do admire that you recognize that you cannot and should not afford a bigger ceremony. Paying off debt is way more important. Is there a reason you can't push the wedding out to make it more like what you had envisioned and to ensure that the most important people are there? You're 23. That is so young. If having your family and friends with you when you get married is important to you, it was to me, then take a couple of years. Save your money, and have the wedding that feels right and special to you both. You're not supposed to have wedding-level money at 23. The average age to get married now is 29. What's the rush? Why not just wait another 3 years? I read a couple of your comments and it sounds like you want to get married in a rush in case something happens to you, so that your fiancé has the right to visit and make medical decisions on your behalf. There are legal ways to ensure that. If one partner becomes unable to make decisions, the other may not have legal rights to make decisions for them unless there's a document called a durable power of attorney for healthcare. The durable power of attorney for healthcare is given to the person you want to make medical decisions for you in an emergency. https www.findlaw.com/family/living together/unmarried partners medical directives and the durable power of .html hash. Text equals if %21% 20 partner %20 becomes %20 unable, for %20 u %20 inches %20 and %20 emergency. Op. There's no reason you can't wait one more year and get everything that you want together, or just go to the courthouse and sign the paper, then have a ceremony later if it means that much to be married immediately. I'm guessing you're saving yourself for marriage, and that's why you don't want to wait. Why are y'all in such a rush to get married? You've been together 2 years. I've had spices in my cabinet longer than y'all's relationship. Chill. You are only 23. Put the wedding off for a couple of years. You have time. Save up for what you want. What if you saw this wedding as just one for you both? I got married to my wife in a courthouse with just one witness. And it was so special. We then did a wedding a few months later. Can you delay the big even for another year and save up for the dream wedding you want? It's a little worrisome that your reasons for getting married now include being able to afford the $25 marriage license and that you've done premarital counseling. Those are such minuscule details in the face of a lifetime commitment to someone. But that's not the question you asked. My husband and I had a very small wedding. That choice set us up for financial security. We were both on board and neither of us regret it now. But at the time, I harbored a little bit of disappointment and resentment, and it wasn't fair of me. I'd advise you to either truly embrace this decision before you marry or postpone until you can have a wedding that makes you happy. Either this small one, a big one, or whatever in between. If the wedding doesn't involve expensive venues and vendors, could you not adjust the date to enable your father figure to be there? The upside of a small, simple event is its flexibility. Edited to fix a pet peeve misspelling. 2 years of dating to get married at 23. You need to wait. Not even together for 2 years and getting married? JFC. I don't think I understand. If you want to have a bigger wedding, then girl, just have a big wedding when can afford it. I get the disappointment, and I also get how expensive weddings are, but why not wait? As an old married lady, your wedding day, whether large or small, will go by in the blink of an eye. Most of the details will drift away with time. It's just a day in the grand scheme of things. Start your marriage on the right foot. Then throw a lovely party later down the line. Why not postpone? November 9th of this year, which will be 2 years exactly of us being together. Grimace. Okay, I wish you luck with all your plans. Simplify. A wedding does not have to put you in debt. Get a friend to get ordained. A park or backyard. Potluck or a barbecue. Celebrate the love. Arrange at a time your father figure and friends can be there. You can have a fancy 10-year anniversary party. I needed to scroll back up and recheck your ages reading your comments. If the guests are important to you, the logical conclusion should have been to wait longer. But it's just, I want this now. It makes no sense, but welp, you hating your wedding is on you and only you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.